What's going on with the world, Loyalists, and welcome to, I guess, episode 2 of Pokemon Go. Now, real quick before we actually head out for today's adventure, I want to kind of show you some apps that we tried. So we tried this out yesterday, and basically it's the Poke Radar. But anyway, we tried it out. One of which is the Poke Radar for Pokemon Go. And we tried this out. This is one of the, I guess, more voted 1,000 votes, but it's like right around 3 stars or so. But we pretty much walked around town. The way apps works is basically anybody, you, myself, whatever, can say, oh, I found a Charizard in this location. And because it's user base, everyone is going to be like, anyone can really say, oh, I found a Charizard, I found a Gyarados in this particular area. And basically, some of these are like possibly true, others are not so true. And you can vote on it to see whether it's helpful or not. But there was one particular one that was like literally maybe 5-10 minutes away from us. And it says, oh, there's a Gyarados, a Charizard, a Blastoise, a Venusaur, all in the same spot. It's like, no, that's not true. But anyway, so anybody can like falsify it. And even the ones that we thought could be legitimate, we tried driving to it and we didn't find it. So it's almost like still based on luck, depending on what time you go, if it's a day or night, you know, stuff like that. So it's still kind of based on luck. Don't really put too much faith in these apps because they might not have what you're looking for, even if it's voted 100%. Some other apps that we tried real quick. We also tried this one right here. In terms of the number of Pokemon locations to this one is a lot less, so it's even less useful. Similar to this one, anybody can put points down saying, oh, I found Gyarados here. Really, it's just kind of based on luck. Let's actually head outside. We're actually going to the park today to see if we can find some Laterz and some new rare Pokemon. Probably Magikarp. I kind of want to find some Magikarps to grind up a Gyarados perhaps. That's kind of like one of the main objectives. Later on, when we actually get to the park, I'll show you what level we're at, also what Izai has, and go from there. So we'll see you at the park. Hi guys, we're here at the park, our local park, that one of the local parks out here in Las Vegas. There's a couple of spots here we can check out, and for either lures or attracting Pokemon. Probably we're shooting for maybe some Laterz's or maybe some Magikarps, something like that. So far nothing has popped up. I don't see anything right now nearby, but we're just gonna walk around this park to find some rares. Hi guys, we found a Pinsir here. We didn't really discuss this very well in the previous video where we talk about tracking a Pokemon. Basically, you notice there's 3 steps here. There's currently like a little glitch happening. I'm not sure if Niantic fixed the problem with the 3-step issue. But basically, if you get close to a Pokemon, it should drop down to 2 steps and 1 step. Alright, let's pretend for a moment these rocks is the grid that you see in the game. This is your Pinsir that you're trying to find. And you're walking straight, and you start seeing Pinsir move closer and closer. This is the furthest, this is the closest, obviously. And eventually you'll start seeing Pinsir getting closer and closer to you. If you start seeing Pinsir going back, walk the opposite direction, because now you're getting further away. Make sure Pinsir is at 2 steps right now. That means you're about 60 meters away, or 40 to 60 meters away. Once it starts getting over here and you're at 1 step, you're roughly 20 meters away. If you see no steps, that means you're right on top, and it should pop up within the vicinity. They say once you're about 20 meters or so away, you should start seeing it pop up. Basically, when it comes to egg hatching, there's 3 levels. There's 2 kilometers, 5 kilometers, and 10 kilometers. 10 kilometer Pokemon are more the rare Pokemon that are like kind of harder to find. In the Pokestops, you'll mostly have the 5 kilometer and the 2 kilometer that'll be given to you. But however, if you have the 10 kilometer Pokemon, it releases a lot of the rarer Pokemon like the Laterz, the Pinsirs, Electabuzzes, Magmar, Scyther, Jinx, all of them, to include Eevee that we saw earlier in yesterday's video. And you'll find other kind of rare Pokemon in the 5 kilometers, one of which is Porygon, which is kind of hard to find. And yeah, so that's kind of like where the 5 kilometers, but there are some good ones in the 2 kilometers, so don't throw those away or think lightly of those. With the 2 kilometers, basically you have the 3 starters, to include Pikachu and some other different ones like Jigglypuff, Clefairy, to include Magikarp as well. So, you know, if you're trying to find some Magikarps, that would be a best way to do it.
Alright guys, we're staying right here in this shade, hopefully. It's shady enough for us.
We have a lure right now that someone activated for us. So we're gonna see if there's any cool ones coming through. Alright guys, we're looking at the nearby Pokemon right now. There's a Pinsir and a Mankey here. As you can see, Pinsir is closer than Mankey. And we did the tracking thing. So basically how it works is first we click on it. And
activate this.
Activate this right here.
Compass.
And then it should pulse green around here. I'm not sure if it's showing very well, but we tracked it earlier. And it was pulsing green at the general direction right there. So we're gonna head over this direction, even though there's a bunch of lures right now, but we can always come back to the lure. So let's see if we can track it. What's up guys, we're back in the car. Unfortunately we couldn't track Pinsir. He kept running away from us. We did find a Pinsir using one of the lures that someone dropped for us. But basically I'm going to do two things real quick. First and foremost, right now I'm at level 19. I'm about 4,000 experience points, less than 4,000 to level up to level 20. And if you're level 20, basically that's when you start getting your Ultra Balls. If you're level 12, you start getting Great Balls. Level, I believe 18 or 16, I forget which one. I'll probably have an annotation when I remember. Is when you start getting your Ultra Potions. Your hyper potions, sorry. You start getting your hyper potions. Around, I believe, level 8 is when you start getting super potions. And probably like around maybe level 5 or level 6, you start getting revives. But I'll have a link to the full list of what items get dropped in what certain levels up to level 20. I'm going to do a special way to kind of double up your experience points, so that way I can take full advantage of my experience points that I get from my evolutions. These are kind of items that you might have to buy. I don't think, but it's called Lucky Egg.
Actually, you can get them in Pokestops.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen it, so I guess it's random. It's better if you have a lot more Pokemon to evolve, but this will work for now. Now, as you know, I saved some of my Pidgeys here. I can just evolve my weakest Pidgey because I'm going to be getting rid of it. Now, if you just evolve it without the Lucky Egg, it's about 500 experience points. But if you use the Lucky Egg, it's going to double that. And obviously, if you have like 20 or 15 recommended Pokemon to evolve, that's 20,000 experience points, which is insane. That'll level you up like pretty much right away. My next one is Geodude. Evolve that. And right now, I'm just trying to get my my Ultra Balls. And we talked about this in yesterday's episode, where you can just change the name of the EVs. If you want to watch that, go ahead and click on the annotation in the top right to watch that clip. But I'm going to evolve it to Vaporeon, because if you notice, the arc is like right there at the very end. So that's kind of like the best way to level up, is wait until you find a Pokemon in the wild or at an egg at the very I guess right arch. It's going to be very, very hard to find another Pokemon that is at that arch or better. So that way you can focus on that Pokemon to grind up. And that forces me to get Vaporeon right here. And since it's at the highest arch, right there, 14,085. That's like my strongest Pokemon right now. This is my last one right here. I'm just going to evolve this one to Kadabra. I really don't like evolving my Abras too much because I still need like 100 candies to get Alakazam. And Alakazam, I believe, is like the third most powerful Pokemon. I also have annotation to that link as well. Okay, that should give me the experience points I need to get to level 20. So let it load. Go. Alright, level 20. There it is, level 20. And I'm not sure if you saw it, but we'll have a screen cap of it to reveal what items are dropped. And now I have my Ultra Balls, 20 of them. So it's not bad. So that's one way you can like level up your trainer real fast. And if you have like I said, 15 to 20 is recommended. Like the easiest Pokemon to level up, because all you take is like 12 rare candies, is Pidgey, Caterpie, and Weedle. I believe those only require 12 candies. And just go ahead and use your Lucky Egg and go ahead and evolve like 15 or 20 of those, and you should get like 20,000 experience points in 30 minutes. So that's pretty much all I got for this video. Hope you like it. We didn't catch any rare Pokemon, which is kind of unfortunate. We will search again in our next video. Possibly, like the 2 Pokemon that I want to try to find, or 3 actually. Basically, I want to find Dratini or Dragonite. I want to find Lapras and Snorlax. The Snorlax and Lapras are the 2 best Pokemon for defenses. And if you want to attack, the best Pokemon is Dragonite to attack. And I believe Alakazam is in there somewhere. So I'll probably have it in the description below of all the Reddit posts that I find. And you can check it out yourself. What's up, guys? It's super late at night. We just came back from the park. We had our food in our bellies. And now we're just going to kind of do some skateboarding around our little area. And to hatch our eggs. You have about, what, 2 kilometers left? Or less than 2 kilometers? Like 1.5 or something like that?
No, just 1.
1 kilometer left?
Yeah.
I think I still have quite a bit on mine. Yeah, I still got about 3 kilometers for mine. Actually, about 2. About 2 for this one anyway.
Yeah.
So like we're gonna ride our skateboard for about 2 kilometers.
And we're sorry if it's dark too, guys. It's like literally 9 at night.
Yeah, it's 9 p.m. right now, pretty much. 15 minutes still anyway. But yeah, let's do this.
Right.
Alright, let's see what we get. Another Zubat. What? Back-to-back Zubats. Guess that's it. On my previous hatch, I got this at least, which is not too bad. This is from a 5 kilometer one. What I like about the eggs is the fact they give you so much Stardust and experience points, so it's worth hatching them. But that's pretty much all I got. I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, Styles out.
Right, peace out.
Laters.